So, in response to the video I posted about dating being a shit show, I had the question come up in my DMs about why real estate professionals need to run background checks on clients. And I've told my team and everybody for years that realtors are kind of the one group of people that you don't have to kidnap us. You just call us, tell us you want to list a house, and we just show up and walk in. And that was how it was for a really long time. And I'm sure everybody knows how creepy this world has gotten. So now we have a program called Forewarn. It's an app where we can enter in something as simple as just your phone number and pull a report based on that. It tells us who belongs to that phone number, what they drive, what properties they've been linked to, criminal records, any kind of civil proceeding records, bankruptcies, foreclosures, things like that. But it's very, very helpful because most of our leads come in and we don't know them. So, before we put ourselves in a position where we could be unsafe physically, it's worth the extra few minutes, one, to make sure that the person that is calling you is who they say they are, and two, that they're not going to have like a safety issue. So story time, one time a few years ago, I had a listing that was over $3 million, and I had an agent from another town call and say that she wanted to bring her buyer in, but she didn't have a pre-qualification letter or proof of funds on him, and that God was just telling him this was going to be his house. And I asked her, because I could tell she was younger, and I asked her, I said, well, have you met with this person before? She goes, no, he's been calling me for like 4 months, but I've never actually met him. I'm like, well, what kind of background research have you done on him? Well, he doesn't have social media, so I don't really have anything on him. I looked him up on Forewarn, and he had 37 counts of between sexual assault, sexual abuse, different things that this girl could have really been putting herself in danger by putting herself in a home that she's unfamiliar with a person that she's unfamiliar with. Not to mention, she could have put my seller at risk for something happening on their property or potential theft, all kinds of things. So it is super important as real estate professionals that we are doing our due diligence to figure out who these people are before we are in unsafe positions. So it's not just that we're nosy, it's really a safety measure for us.